I see love. May I see love, 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 love.
A heart that is full with love a day keeps the doctor and worry away. Good morning and welcome to Life University's Life Church, your global spiritual portal. And I am your host, Reverend Onisia Palmer Wallace. It is a good day. It's always a good day here in God House. And now you're joining me today. It makes it a perfect day. Well, we started out with our global portal last week, and here we are again today. And I hope that you will be able to spend just this next 15 to 18 minutes with me. We have a reading. Start straight off, go right into this reading today. It's a marvelous reading. I thought I'd just like to share it with you. And it's by Jean Simmons Bolden. It's very interesting. It says, all of us have a life-threatening condition. That life-threatening condition is that we will all die. We just do not know when. So what are we here for? That's what we need to find. That is our soul's journey. Is it a bit morbid? Is it a bit sad? It's very interesting, and I'll elaborate on that as we carry on. Last week I taught us a little chorus that I created, or Spirit created, and I'm going to teach you another one. This is fresh off the press, and it really is about the adventure of life. We just heard a reading about the threat that comes to each and every one of us, that one day, the threat that we will die. But what about this great adventure in the meantime? And so this I think it's about 5 lines of chorus, and you can join in with me. These segments are really interactive, and so it really benefits you to join in right where you are. It might be daytime for you, it might be nighttime, it might be afternoon. You might be listening to this years even after I've made this video. You might be shut in and can't go out. So wherever you are, you might be having a headphone on and jogging. Well, it's okay too. You can join in and sing with me. Life is an adventure, a journey into love. Life is an adventure, a journey into love. Shift lanes, change lanes. Come on now. Life is an adventure, a journey into love. Shift lanes, shift lanes, a journey into love. And so, at any point we are in our life, what this little chorus is really encouraging us and trying to inspire us so that we can be transformed. And but sometimes, as we need to take time to shift lanes, because we're going on in life and things aren't sometimes as we would like them to be, not because sometimes even of ourselves, but the circumstances, the environments, ongoing changes pulls us into that place that sometimes we feel a bit confined, but there's always a place we can shift lanes. And what we need to do is to take time within our conscious awareness to be still, not so much to be silent. We have to enter into the silent, but there's a place beneath the silence that is the stillness. And as we enter into that stillness, by letting go of the what was, disallowing, turn off that button of what might be. Honestly, it really is not worth it. Turn off the button that says what might be and enter into this now presence moment. Okay, the presence moment. And that presence is the template of the soul. As we allow ourselves to sink beneath all of this, all of the facade, all of what's going on around us, and pulling for our attention, we allow ourselves just to sink into that wonderful silence of the soul. And we can do that anywhere we are. So let's share that moment together. Just take a moment to be very silent. Embrace the silence. Become very aware of your surrounding, of yourself, of your body. Become very aware that there's more than your outer body, there's an inner body. Perhaps you can feel your heart beating, you can hear your heart beating. And we're going to take some deep breaths and just be aware as you're breathing that you did not create that breath, but you're creating the opportunity to be aware of it, to give it space, to be the observer of your life. So what we're going to do is just imagine that you're breathing, you're breathing through the sole of your feet, coming up. And just allow that breath to come right out through the circulatory system, going through all. Is as if it's taking energy from all, or giving energy to all your nerves and holding it. Okay, so we're going to do that together. Take that breath and allow it to just come, and we're going to hold it for a while, and then we're going to let go in the ah. Okay, so ah. Let's do that one more time. We're going to do it one more time, but this time with a little difference. So not only are we going to aware that the breath is filling us and really giving us life, but we're going to do something. We're going to be deliberate and just feeling in that moment, just feeling within the silence and within the stillness, feeling grateful that you have this opportunity to live. Okay, so let's do this together. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Now, we have something for you to do today, and this part is interactive. And each week, I aim to do something that's interactive. Now, I would like you to get a piece of paper. Perhaps not right now because you didn't know about it, and it's going to take a lot of time. But when you are alone, you can get a piece of paper, whatever size you would like it. This is a little bit small because this is maybe a A5, but you can make it big or small. And then we're going to do 3 lines, okay? 3 lines coming down like so. And then what I want you to do is to put 3 things that you want to get rid of in the columns. I name it 1, 2, and 3. And just put some things you want in there. I'll give you an idea. It's a bit, any doubts, just doubts about yourself. You could put that in column 1, 2, or 3. The 3 things, just what comes to mind. Because those things that comes to mind straight away are usually those things that are perhaps bothering you that you don't really want. So what you're going to do with those, you write them down, you look at them. Look at them, and then what I want you to do is actually rip it up, okay? Just rip it up. Use energy. Rip it up deliberately. You're just ripping that thing up as small as you can get it, okay? And you put it one side. And what I want you to do with it afterwards, you want to put it in the bin, okay? I'm not sure wherever you are if you call it a garbage can or a dustbin. In England, we call it a dustbin. When I'm in the States, we call it a garbage bin. So the garbage, trash, So put it somewhere, put it away, where you're going to throw things, okay? It's paper, so we don't want to put it down the toilet because we don't want to clog up our toilet system, but usually this would be clogging up our system, but we want to get rid of it. Now, we don't just want to stop there, but that's the start. Okay, we start by the cleanse. And that's emotionally, we are getting rid of, we're saying, we're destroying it, we're getting rid of it, we're doing action. So not only are we thinking it, we're putting action to it, and we're putting also the feeling and the deliberate feeling that we do not want that anymore. Okay, next we're going to get another piece of paper, perhaps the same size, and we're going to do the same thing. 3 lines. This time, I would like you to put something that you would like to happen, whether it's happening now and you want more of that. That's gonna fulfill your life and so on. So I've put in my number 1 box as much joy as I can be aware of within the 24 hours. So 3 things that you really want to keep that is essential for your life and well-being. Okay, and what I want you to do with that, no, not just writing it down. I want you to breathe into it, each one, just the way we were breathing it in, looking at it and breathing it in, and then allowing yourself as you close your eyes to have that feeling as much joy as is possible in each awareness. So there we get 23,040 breaths per day. And if we could be conscious of even 23 of those thousands of breaths, even if 23 times within a day we could feel the joy, as much joy as possible. And the other things are quite private to you, what you want to put in box 2 and 3. You're going to keep that. When you go out, I want you to put that, you're going to drive, put that on your dashboard. Now, I don't want it to distract you so you have an accident, so you keep looking at it. Just put it there as you're aware it's there, or on your seat. When you go into your office, I want you to put it somewhere that every now and then you can just look at it, okay? You can take it to Lulu, to the toilet, put it down, and take it with you. I want it to become your companion. Don't roll it up, don't fold it up and put it in your wallet or pocketbook. Take it with you. Visible places. You're going to lunch, you just put it there. If it's very, very private, you can put it somewhere where you can see it. Go into bed, I want you to take it as well. So you're going to live with your dreams and with those things that you want to aspire to, what you want your life to be. And remember, those things are in the bin, they're in the trash can, the other things, and by now the trash men might have come and they're gone, okay? And so if you try this exercise for 7 days, please leave some comments in the comment box below after this video and let me know how you get on. Now, I did say I would elaborate a little bit more on our reading today, that we are all living with a life-threatening condition, that we will die. But in the meantime, we are also given this great opportunity, okay? So there's a threat and there's an opportunity. And today I just want to take this 1 minute to say, let us take each breath as an opportunity for life, for more life, and so that our soul, we begin to live from our soul. When we take opportunities and begin to be deliberate and to become conscious of life, our soul is awakened. Have you ever just felt awakened, just amazed, amazingly wonderful? That's because the soul is ticking, the soul is alive, and we need more of that in our life. And so when we're not at that level, when we are not attuned to life's frequency, because life's frequency is always beautiful, it's always abundant, it's always flowing, it's always beautiful, glorious, delightful, magnificent, and powerful, beautiful, and all richness and goodness. But we are not aware of it because the things that we don't like is clogging up the system. So we take time to just meditate on the fact, just this fact, that life is an adventure, and that adventure is something that life wants us to experience each day. So instead of the threat, and yes, there are things that are threatening us, isn't it? There are bills, relationships, health. And I especially want to speak to somebody today in this last seconds that's remaining. If you are going through a hard time, like chronic fatigue, and you can't go out, and perhaps it just seems very dark, I want you to know that you can have peace even in that pain. I have a friend, Mary Jo Donuluk, and she wrote a book, and it's called Peace in the Pain. And it sounds really strange, but you too can have peace in the pain. That's what I'm praying today. I'm praying today that this week you might know that peace that passes all understanding, that you might know the adventure of life, the adventure into love, as you shift a lane. And you can shift lanes by taking these lanes instead of the lanes that we had before. There's 3 lanes in front of us, and we can choose to live in those lanes. These videos are very short, so the messages are very short. And as we are going to take this next 30 seconds, and we are going to take a time, do a time of just stillness and prayer, giving thanks. So I'd like you to breathe and just feel as if you're filling your diaphragm. Gratitude. Let's just appreciate that life that is flowing through us now. After 3, 1, 2, 3. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please remember to leave a comment, leave a like, and share with someone else. Bless you.